Hi, welcome to Jade Gaming. I'm Adam. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Cutthroat Caverns. It is a card game for 3 to 6 players, 1.5 hours. Without teamwork, you'll never survive. Without betrayal, you'll never win. It's like they describe it as a kill-stealing card game where you're trying both to win as a whole, but you be the one to win. So let's check it out. Let's see, we start the manual, rules, pretty simple. Looks like a lot of the cards are going to be pretty artless, low art. They're not pretty art. Ooh, although apparently some are. And they give sort of encounter cards, gameplay flowchart. All right, and then you got all your little pop outs here. You got prestige counters. A coin which says heads and tails. I couldn't see that. And wolf and boogans. You got tokens there. And then this is a board to keep track of what encounters, and the creature life tracker. Got what I believe are the characters. I think there's 6 characters that you can play in here. There is, let's see, Edion Bloodthorn of noble lineage. Edlon is sure of aim, sure of himself, and sure he trusts no one. Ultimately, these are all just, the different art for the different characters and names and their little backgrounds, and they're just encounters of 5 going down their health. We got 8 little beads, probably how you would keep track on the chart. Got our different encounters. These are essentially the monsters that you have encounters against. Let's see. At first I was going through them, like, the first one here was Wolfpack. It's a beast. 1 per token. It says, put a wolf token into play equal to the number of players who started the game plus 1. If any wolves are alive at the end of a round, add a wolf token. On their turn, a player may attack any wolf in play. The player who kills the last wolf token gains an additional 2 prestige plus any encounter number bonus. So, ultimately, that's just... And they even have, they had that I got the non-combat encounter. Most of them seem to be combat, but ultimately, I mean, there's quite a variety of different encounters. Just like with reading the wolf, just the way the encounters work seems to be different. And if I remember correctly from what I read, it's like there's 9 encounters, or up to 9 encounters per game that I believe are randomly selected. So you'll have a different selection of encounters each time. So that's cool. Got 2 decks here, or maybe 1. Let's see, player 1, player 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright, so they're for each of the players' initiative. Then this didn't have dice, but essentially you're drawing cards. And from what I gather, you get to choose how much damage you're doing, because you want to get it where you can kill it, but you don't want to. But you want to be, keep it alive until you can be the last one to kill it. And they have like, critical miss, counter strikes, focus strengths. They have other abilities in here for cards. But ultimately, you would choose, like you would draw this attack 10, and you also have the ability of 5 or 0, or it looks, I'm guessing that if you're that character, it's 20. I'm not sure. But like here, attack 40 has a 0, a 20, and an 80 on it. Anyway, so you want to kill it, but you want to be the one to kill it in order to win the game. They have cure wounds. Alright, so they have like a variety. Okay, and yeah, here we get other ones with other characters on there. So they got a variety. I guess it's like a random card. It's instead of dice, you draw cards to do your combat, and it looks like it's a variety. I mean, it doesn't look like a complex game. It seems like a good, sitting at a restaurant for a couple hours kind of game, or just trying to, if the DM's not ready and needs time to play, and the players can all gather around and play a game. Doesn't seem real deep, but it seems whatever. It's a time killer. They got, they did bother to give, some cool art on the characters, and all of the, as I was flipping through, all of the monsters have some really cool art on it. Look at that. It's the Minotaur. That's cool. They got cool art, but the actual, like, the decks of cards are very much there. Rather than being art heavy, they're just utility. They're function over fashion, I suppose. Not always bad, but gaming can be an artsy sort of group a lot of the times. But it looks like a fun game to check out. I will. And if you're interested, I'll have a link to where you can find it online, or check out your local gaming store. And have a great day.